With the holiday season coming fast upon us, using a chainsaw becomes necessary for many of us to help bring the perfect holiday evergreen into our customers' homes, fresh cut and trimmed from our SummerWinds garden. We need to ensure not only our personal safety, but also that of our fellow associates and customers. So, let's dive into the specific safety precautions we need to take when using a chainsaw. First, before you operate any power equipment, familiarize yourself with the equipment. Read the operator's manual provided by the manufacturer thoroughly. Understand the controls, safety features, and maintenance procedures before using the chainsaw. Practice using the saw in a controlled environment to gain confidence and familiarize yourself with its operation. Then inspect the chainsaw. It is essential before each use to inspect the chainsaw for any signs of damage or wear. Check the chain tension, bar, and sprocket cover to ensure they are in good condition and functioning properly. Look for loose or damaged parts, and never use a chainsaw that appears faulty. Do not use any powered equipment without training. When inspecting the chainsaw, you want to verify all the equipment is in proper working order. Check the following. Hand guards. They must be sturdy with no broken parts. Chain guards must be secure at all points. The chain bar needs to be tight and clean. The chain needs to be taut with 1/4 to 3 8-inch play. Also, it must be the right type of chain for your particular saw. Lubricant. The chain bar oil well must be maintained at 3/4 full at all times. Make sure you are using the proper lubricant for the saw. The fuel. A chainsaw runs on a gasoline and lubricant mixture. Fuel mixture is premixed in a designated container and dark in color. Fuel should only be mixed by authorized persons. Before you use a chainsaw in a garden center, there are likely to be customers and associates moving around the area. Before starting any chainsaw operations, ensure that there is a clear and designated cutting area away from foot traffic. Use safety signs or barriers to mark the cutting zone and prevent unauthorized access. Use a partner to keep the area clear as needed. Ensure the area blocked from customers and fellow associates is sufficiently large enough to protect for the potential flying debris and sawdust. Communicate with nearby associates and customers about the upcoming operation. Inform them of the potential hazards and ask them to maintain a safe distance until the cutting is complete. Before you begin, clear the work area. Maintain a clutter-free work area, free of any debris or obstacles that could interfere with the cutting process. This will minimize the risk of accidents and keep the work area safe for both operators and customers. In addition, consider noise and dust control. Chainsaws can generate significant noise and dust, which can be disruptive to customers and pose health risks. Consider using noise barriers or enclosing the cutting area to reduce noise levels. Use dust control measures, such as wet cutting or dust extraction systems, to minimize airborne particles. Consider chainsaw noise is disruptive to customers. Use during operating hours only as needed to enable a pleasant shopping experience. Always wear the appropriate personal protective equipment before starting the chainsaw. Personal protective equipment includes safety goggles or a face shield to shield your eyes. Ear protection, such as earmuffs or earplugs. Sturdy, non-slip gloves to improve grip and protect your hands. And steel-toed boots with good traction to safeguard your feet. Use safe cutting techniques. Always maintain a stable stance with your feet apart for better balance. Hold the chainsaw firmly with both hands, ensuring a firm grip on the handles. Use the appropriate cutting technique, such as the 3-point stance, 2 hands on the saw and 1 foot on the rear handle. Always cut at waist level or below, and never overextend or reach too far while cutting. Avoid cutting with the chainsaw positioned above shoulder level. Recognize cutting overhead increases the risk of losing control and can lead to serious injuries and is unsafe. Use a ladder or an appropriate platform if you need to cut higher branches. Be ready for kickback. Kickback is a sudden, upward movement of the chainsaw caused by the top tip of the guide bar hitting an object or material. To minimize the risk of kickback, avoid cutting with the nose of the bar and always use the chain brake when not cutting. Maintain a firm grip and be prepared for sudden movements. Lastly, but very important safety precaution is to take regular breaks. Operating a chainsaw can be physically demanding. Take regular breaks to rest and hydrate, especially during extended use. Part of being safe when working with any powered equipment is understanding the importance of proper maintenance. Thank you for viewing this video. Scroll to advance to the next section where you will learn about maintenance, fueling, storage, and cleaning.